as things progress a little bit further here, I think there'll be a lot more to talk about, to be honest. Danielle really does want to sweep this under the rug, and I don't think she's
I
going to
do
be
too.
able, yeah, but she's not going to be able to do that. And I think her position in particular is going to be put in a position where her position is threatened if she chooses to ignore this and or not follow through. So she's treading a very tight wire right now.
Yeah, the natives are restless, and she better not ignore them. And I'm not talking about the Aborigines. I'm talking about solid, solid Albertans. They've had enough. Do you ever see my Facebook stuff?
Yep. Yep.
Well, I did just a deal, and I said this is just a little poll to see. And I don't know those people. Maybe out of the 130 or 40, I might know 10 or 12. The rest of them I do not know. And I mean, it was a resounding yes. I think there were two negative responses, but I mean, that's nothing. And so these are people I don't know, and they're coming out of the woodwork. They really are coming out of the woodwork.
I did one little
Do you
video.
know
It's
that?
got over 65,000 views now, and I have to say the majority of the comments have actually all been extremely positive. I have been meeting with people every day, Gordon, people who have just called me up and said, how do we leave? And people who and people like at my daughter's barn, people in my social circle who I have never talked politics with them. They know mine, but I don't always know theirs. I mean, I might know they're conservative or they're a little left leaning or whatever. But people who have just completely out of the blue said, "Can I have a coffee with you?" Or "Can I just take 20 minutes of your time?" Cornered me at the barn and literally are going, "Yeah, I've come to conclude there is no other path forward. We need to leave." And I was just like, wow. Right? And or I get the
Yeah,
desperate people going, "Oh, please tell me there's a way we have to stay." And then I give them 20 minutes of, "This is all the things we've already tried. This time is no different. There is no more trying. We've been down this path now for 120 years. Do you want to pass the problem on to your children or do you want to deal with it?" And then they go, "No, you're right."
very good.
Right? They come to that conclusion all on their own. They're right. You're right, Nadine. We just going to have to leave.
Well, I've done about 4 videos, maybe 5. I think 4, but just 2 of them, have garnered almost 250,000 views, and I have had no negative reaction to those views. None. And 250,000 is a lot of hits. That's a lot of hits. And so people are paying attention. And hell, I'm nobody. I'm nobody. I'm just an old guy that used to be in politics. So to get 250,000 people that want to, that are referring them videos, and to get that many responses is telling me that people are fed up. They really are fed up.
Yeah, I agree.